Because like I've always said, the fact that we did not qualify for the AFCON, it means that we have not given ourselves any proper opportunity to assess our team going into the World Cup. Nathan, look, after these 2 games, the next time we assemble the Black Stars will be in March, isn't it?
Yes, next March.
But in about roughly a month's time, the rest of Africa assembles themselves in Morocco for a very competitive continental showpiece, the biggest tournament on the African continent. We will not be there. And I've always said, for me, it is unforgiving. The fact that this technical team did not qualify the Black Stars to the AFCON, no, amid baywashing, amid baywashing. And whoever wants to see it as something on the lighter side, that is up to the person. I don't care. But the fact still remains that if we had qualified for the AFCON, it would have given us the proper opportunity to not only assess our playing body, but to have a clear look and proper assessment of our head coach and the entire technical staff.
Yeah.
You heard the things he said? We are now practicing how to do high press and low press and medium press. There's not an established pattern on how, as a team, we win the ball of our opponent. We are now experimenting. So I heard what you said. The AFCON would have been a perfect ground to take the Black Stars to and getting our team to try all these things and now perfect and agree on which one we will go with. By then, the draw of the World Cup would have been done. The World Cup draw is how many days away?
About 2
Less
weeks
than 2 weeks away.
About 2, yeah.
Yes, say roughly 2 weeks away. So the AFCON would have given us a fair opportunity to now look at the opponent we have. Although we are thinking of the World Cup, of the AFCON at the time, we'll be looking at our opponent at the World Cup. So that is a massive, massive disadvantage that nobody should dare sweep under the carpet. For some of us, we'll keep reminding, and it is going to reflect. The last time we went for the AFCON before the World Cup like this, you remember in 2006 when we went to the AFCON in Egypt?
Yes, yes.
We didn't perform too well there. But we could see, Djokovic at the time could see the deficiencies in our team. And that allowed us to agree and perfect whatever we wanted to do. And we saw the benefit at the World Cup in Germany. So that is the first point. We did not approach these games the way they had to be approached. And now, to me, look, Henry Asante can polish all the thing he wants to polish and say that it was a learning game. Learning game about what? What did we actually learn there?
Well, when I asked him, he spoke about at least his side. Of course, he couldn't answer technical or tactical questions. So if you listen, I said that would we get the chance to ask Otoado a few questions? He says when they come back, they will try and
hopefully
make that possible.
So.
Yes.
Hopefully, because we need that. Hopefully, we need that. Now, if you go to the playing body, look, no, how many times have I not told you that we don't have fullbacks in our national team?
I mean, you had been saying this for a while.
I've said it. And if we don't find an antidote, it is going to blow up in our face and it's going to cost us dearly. I saw the games against Japan. I think the injury to Francis Abu took the steam out of the Japanese and they did us a huge favor. Because anytime the game went on, you could clearly see that they were operating at a 20%. If they had upped their game, would have been in serious trouble. Normally in friendly games like this, it is proper you don't embarrass your opponent. And I'm sure that was what happened. Against Korea Republic, the performance was very okay in my view. But again, we did not see any clear-cut pattern. There wasn't a sustained level of dominance. People will say there was no Thomas Partey, there was no Kudus, there was no Jordan. Look, nobody in this team is an untouchable. The only player in my view that we cannot do without is Thomas Partey. So I have said that if I had my way, I would have taken everybody to this tournament apart from Thomas Partey, because he's so special a player in the setup that you want to protect him and you want to see how your playing body will behave or will play without him. And as a coach, he would have informed you on the sort of things you can trial in his absence. I pray God that he never gets injured. He stays fit, because I believe this will be his last major tournament that he can impact for us in a positive way. So because of that, I will always go on my knees to pray for the controller, that he will stay fit, he will be able to take care of himself, dominate, and then come and impact the Black Stars in America. Then, on the issue of players not being invited, for that reason they can go and watch so many other things that they want to watch. They've got their life to live. But no, you and I know behind the scenes why Issahaku was not invited. It had no footballing reason. He would have gotten the call and would have, it was a friendly game, then they would have exempted him. But it is up to Coach Otoado. Because if you are going to allow players, because the boy is not injured, though, and nobody can tell me he's so special a player that going to this tournament we should invite him. True or false, Nathan? Nobody dare defends that.
So wait, so are you saying that we should have insisted on taking him to play the friendlies?
Exactly. He should have gone, because he's not injured. And nobody can tell me that he's so special a player that we should be giving him the leeway to choose and pick and choose games that he wants to play and those that he does not want to play.
I'm just saying, what if is all a part of still trying to manage him after his recovery from the knee injury?
You know what? After the recovery of the knee injury, even Leicester City themselves, they've not managed him. True or false?
Okay, yeah, I mean, he's played consistently ever since he came back.
So where is the management? Who are those suggesting that was the reason?
It's
a no-go area.
I'm just
I understand you.
Yeah.
I understand, but I've heard some people say that too. It's a no-go area. Please don't do that to our team. Don't do that. In fact, look, everybody show up. His position in the team is under serious threat. You know that?
You believe that on a good day, if everybody is fit and available, he's not a starter?
He's not a starter.
Well, okay. I won't argue too much with
yes, to me, he's not the starter. He's a good player, don't get me wrong. But if we want to, clearly we cannot play only Thomas Partey in midfield. We need somebody to help him. Jordan will not sit down. Semenyo will not sit down. Kudus will not sit down. We cannot go to the World Cup and not having the proper number 9 lead the line. So if Semenyo plays, Jordan plays, Kudu plays, and who leads the line? Fatawu? That is not his. So his position in the team is under threat. And these are the sort of games you go in and stake a claim. In the absence of these guys, I would have seen it as a massive opportunity to stake my claim to the technical team and say, look, I should be part of the real deal here. Maybe he thinks he's part. Then we wait and see what is going to happen in America, Canada, and Mexico. And then, you see, my last point. My brother Aminu Shado, I like him so much. There are times he's very quick to come and respond to people when things that he thinks are wrong. He should use that same agency. When they go and it doesn't work out, the agency with which he wants to counter, he should use that same agency to advise his boss, Ketu Kriku, that when he takes the Black Stars out for a major tournament and things don't go the way it should go, they should come with all humility and apologize to the people of Ghana, galvanize all of us together as a unit and lead it into the next chapter. He should not wait. He should tell his boss, he should not wait for the people of Ghana to insist. And then he comes out with a pretending apology, seeking to, you guys said that you do, I have done it. Nathan, I hope you remember why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Hello, Chris?
Yes, I hope you get why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I lost you for a minute. Can you just backtrack a bit so I can get the full context?
Okay, what I'm saying is that my brother, my friend.
Yes, I heard that bit. You are saying that in the same way that he would quickly react to certain comments or arguments, you think that they should also use that same energy to speak to Ghanaians, communicate with Ghanaians, and apologize when things don't work well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were here when they went to the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. completely disgraced our team, completely embarrassed the head coach, and will not allow him to work, completely created all the unnecessary scene in our camp, came and they were forced to apologize to Ghanaians. True or false?
Yeah.
So where was the agency? The issues that Raymond raised are logical issues. Anybody who thinks that Semenyo leaving the camp of the Black Stars was a planting, was deliberate, if anybody were to go along that tangent, given the history that Raymond gave, if indeed it is true that on the 17th of November for the last 4 years, the young man has done something special. You remember the former Brazilian player, Maicon, who used to play for Inter Milan?
Yes.
You remember the Jose Mourinho story with him?
Yes. And there are a few other players who have these stories around them.
Even Neymar.
Yes.
These are things that players do. So if you come back, if you want to seek to clarify, you don't come and describe somebody's point as being a bad point and that he should move away from that is a bad way. You don't use such words to describe such established historical facts. Or maybe we should have said, look, Raymond, yes, you may be right, but the truth of the matter is that the boy is indeed injured. It may sound a bit of a coincidence that he got himself injured, or he's gotten injured at a time where normally he would do such things. But the truth still remains that the boy got injured. I want to see whether he will play, because if you say the player had an ankle injury, today is Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes, today is Wednesday.
Bournemouth play on what? On Saturday. We'll all be observing Antione Semenyo. And this conversation will come back. Because this is a player we all want to succeed. He's played over 20 games for the Black Stars. He scored only 1 or 2 goals. I want him to show the Bournemouth form with the Black Stars of Ghana. This was an opportunity for him to get his goal-scoring boots on for the Black Stars.
Yeah.
He plays into this. He puts in 1 or 2 goals for the team. Look at the little chances we created yesterday. Maybe 1 or 2 would have fallen to him. Maybe he would have taken them. So if he doesn't play on Saturday, then I will believe that indeed he was injured. But if he plays on Saturday and put up the sort of performance we've seen him put up for Bournemouth, the same performance, then we'll come back to this issue that was a planting and the technical team will have to sit up. If you're a team manager, that is the way you approach it. I mean, I like him so much. I admire him so much. He knows that for a fact. But some of these things, when you are reacting to them, you have to be very, very careful. Because if you don't take care, you set yourself up only for the thing to turn around and come and bite you. Semenyo's form for the Black Stars, truth be told, Nathan, has been bad. Isn't it?
From an output perspective, yes. He hasn't really giving us, a lot to be very happy about. He shows that, yes, you can tell that he's trying, yes, but the output on the output side, no.
It's not been good. It's not been good. And if you are proper, or if you are a technical man, or you are a head coach of the team, these are the things, Charlie. This is an opportunity to score. We need you to start scoring. Go and lead this lad. Be the focal point. Let's see what comes out of it. If he's injured, he's injured. I will not encourage anybody. If he came down with the injury and they even allowed him to play against Japan in a friendly game, that was first of all wrong on their part. Because a friendly game, you don't want to use friendly game to aggravate the injury level of any player. That is why I'm inclined to believe what Raymond said. Because if the boy, in the case of Salisu, they said he came down with an injured knee. Agreed?
Yes.
He was not even allowed to kick a ball. That is proper. But the ankle injury, no ankle injury should be taken lightly, no matter how minor it may seem to be. Because the next kick from any player on it, you are in big trouble. He played close to 55, 60 minutes against Japan. So let's hope. I don't want to say so, but if indeed he's injured, let's see whether he plays over the weekend or not. The man is in love. There's no reason why he shouldn't fall in love. Nobody dictates the date with which he proposed to his beloved. Nobody can dictate that for him. But I think that if you have committed yourself to something, that beautiful lady, that beautiful deserving lady of yours can easily wait for you to see the Black Stars game over, come back, and you continue with your beautiful love. Because look, it is proper in the Bible. I'm a Christian. Now, if you're a young man, it is proper you get yourself a beloved wife for which you spend the rest of your life with. So we wish him all the best. May he continue to become very successful in his marital life, and then let his form return for the Black Stars. That is key for me, Netakwa. So this is why these are the three things I wanted to touch on based on what happened with the Black Stars.